Alright guys, so we're currently here in the Archon Amber Realm for the third episode of the Minecraft Faction solo series. Now in today's video, I actually wanted to attempt to build ourselves a really good base. I actually have gotten a schematic made for me. Shout out to the Snowy Master. He's one of my good friends. He made me a base schematic for today's video that I'm actually going to be using to build our base. So yeah boys, that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So if you guys are excited, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. If you are new, let's try to hit 100 likes on today's video, and also let's try to hit 5,000 subscribers sometime soon. But yeah guys, let's just get straight into the video. Alright guys, so the first thing I want to do in today's video is I actually want to kind of show off the progress we've made, because the last time I recorded a clip was probably almost a week ago. I want to say it's been a long time. There hasn't really been any content. If I do such FP top, I showed you guys this earlier in the video in the intro. As you can see, there's not very many factions. If I were to place down all my value that I have in my PV right now, I would be number 4 on up top. So yeah, we'd be number 4, the 4th richest faction on the server, which doesn't really say too much because obviously I am the only person in my faction. That is my alt account, just to kind of fire cannons and AFK stuff like that. But yeah, I'm the only person in my faction, so that doesn't really say much being number 4. But yeah guys, something I do want to show you is how much trenching I've actually done. So I think in the last video was probably only out to at most here. I have actually gone ahead and did a ton of trenching. I think I trenched out a total of like 12 chunks. But yeah, as you can see, there's a ton trenched out. The corner is all the way over there, and yeah, we have all the way to here and all the sides and everything. This should be enough to build a 10 chunk base, which should be good enough for a solo, because obviously we don't need a full 20 chunk base, because honestly, if we're gonna get raided, we're gonna get raided no matter how many chunks of walls we have. It's gonna help. I feel like 10 is a pretty solid amount versus having 20, because I mean, if there's 8 people on my walls forcing me, like ftop1 really wants to raid me, they could easily raid me. Okay, I'm only one person, they're 8 people. There's a huge advantage they have, so yeah, they'd probably raid me. So honestly, I think 10 chunks is enough to scare away some of the smaller factions. I'm hoping the top factions leave me alone, because they won't really care about the amount of value I have, because they already have what, $26 billion, $5 billion. They won't want a measly $300 million. That's what I'm hoping though, but I could be completely wrong. Maybe they do want to raid me. I don't know. I'm hoping not. But yeah, we're gonna do about a 10 chunk along walls on our base and have a 1 chunk base. That should be plenty of space, plenty of walls. But yeah, I want to hop on a different client right now so I can actually load up schematic, and I will show you guys the layout of the base. So I'll bring you guys back in a second when I'm showing you guys the base. All right guys, so right here is the schematic layout for our base. So you can see it's a pretty small one. Right here is just our 1 chunk little base right here. It should go all the way down. Okay, maybe they don't have the actual base part schematic built in, but we have all the walls here. We have some straight walls right here, and then we have, these are going to be regen walls right here, and I'm sure all you guys know how regen walls work, but I'm going to explain it anyway. So basically, if somebody shoots in here, there's going to be lava in the middle and water going around them. So if somebody shoots right here at the regen, it will pretty much regenerate in kind of like a cobblestone generator and rebuild the wall for me automatically. So that will make it a very big pain to raid us, and hopefully scare off a lot of people who don't actually have cannons that can get through regen walls. And then right here, we just have a bunch of straight walls. I think these go out to the border actually, instead of just along the base to prevent left shooting. I'm pretty sure what that's for. And right here we have an ocean. I don't know if I'm actually going to build an ocean on my base, because I don't know how much space we have. How much space do we actually have? Yeah, we can only really go out to like right here, so I might honestly just skip the ocean and do a bunch of walls here instead of like take up all this space. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do walls instead. And I probably will do a lot more trenching off camera, but you guys don't want to really watch me do that, because I do want to have a lot of walls. The base schematic does go all the way out to here. I didn't even claim on here. No, don't die, please do not die. Okay, I didn't die. Holy, that scared me really bad. Oh my god. But yeah boys, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the base, and I'll keep you guys updated. I'll probably do a little bit of a time lapse of me starting the base off and everything. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back in the next clip when I have a little bit of an update on the base. All right guys, so I just got done doing the base layout. So if I go to F5 here, you guys can see obviously we have our little base right here. It's only a 1 chunk base, but honestly we don't have that much value, and I'm only a solo, so I honestly don't need that much room. It goes all the way down to bedrock too, so there should be plenty of space in here. Now if we go ahead and look up here, you can obviously see I did the entire layout for the base. This is what the schematic looked like, and I pretty much printed everything in. I didn't really do any genning or anything on the base. If I look down here, all I did was like 1 singular sand wall. That's it. Everything else I still need to gen in. I also need to water it, and I need to actually do the regens, which is going to take like forever, it's going to feel like, but I want to try to get that all done tonight. I also think there's a little bit more trenching that I have to do. If I go in /Roam, right here is the very edge of the walls. So if I go all the way down here, I think, yeah, there's a tiny bit of trenching we have to do to the left. There's like this much, something like that, and then that should be all we have to do. And yeah, then we'll have an entire base trenched out and genned in and ready to go. That means I will be ready to place down all my value and start getting on F top. Okay, so if I place down all my value right now, I want to tonight to try to rack up some more TNT. Because if I do such FTNT balance, you guys can see I only have 156,000 TNT. I do want to try to get that higher. so then we can actually raid more bases when the last day of the map comes. So yeah, I want to try to do that. But yeah, if we were to place down all of our value, we'd be number 4 on FP top. So yeah, that's not actually too bad, boys, for a solo. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on genning in all the walls, and I'm gonna probably do a time lapse or something. I kind of forgot to do a time lapse the last clip. I just completely forgot about recording it. But yeah, I'm gonna do a time lapse real quick, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm actually done genning in all the walls on the base. Alright guys, so it is now nearly 3 hours later. Okay, I have been grinding out this base for about 3 total hours, and as you guys can see, if I go to F5 here, you guys can see that it actually paid off. Okay, we have all of the walls genned in on the entire base. So if I go over here, you can see we did the regens too and everything. It goes all the way down. If I fly down here, you can see the regens are all done. We just have to water some of this stuff left, and we got all the walls here. We got literally everything done. We got the whole like 10 chunks of this base grinded out in about 3 hours. So I'm actually really proud of the progress we made. Now, as you can see, I pretty much oceaned this part of the base right here. So then it's just gonna be nicer. It looks nicer, and it's really gonna be a lot nicer to just like swim around and stuff. I might put a little bit of a trap right here in case I need to get out if somebody's like raiding me or PvPing on top of my base. But for now, I think I'm gonna leave it like this because it is currently 11:30 p.m. for me on a school night. So I need to get going to bed because I actually have school tomorrow, and yeah, I don't want to like be falling asleep in class tomorrow. But yes, guys, when I get home tomorrow, I'm actually going to end up watering the rest of these regens. Pretty much to water the regens, all you have to do is put water like in between here, and then you break the netherrack here. You can kind of see, I'll just do one little spot right here. So it's if I just go like this real quick, I'll just go like put water down here. That should have had netherrack there. I don't know why it didn't, but I'll just put that there to make up for it. But if I break these, you can see the water is going to flow in between there. And yeah, that's pretty much how you water the regens. If you guys are kind of watching this video to learn how to build your own base, this is pretty much how you do it. But yeah, guys, it's actually not too hard at all to water your regen walls or anything like that. To ocean, pretty much, I think I showed you guys a time lapse in the video when I go back and edit this. So I'll make sure to put that in. But there should have been a time lapse for pretty much everything I did except for trenching. I don't think I'm going to put a time lapse for that because that's pretty boring. But yeah, everything else you should kind of know how to build your own base. And boys, if we smash 150 likes on today's video, I will drop the schematic link down below in the description, so then you guys can actually go ahead and download this exact base so you can use it on your own on the TheArchon Amber Realm for yourself and have a base to use. So yeah, if you guys actually want me to drop the schematic, make sure to drop a like on today's video. Let's try to hit 150 likes and I will drop the schematic. We've also got our sand walls done and everything here. This base is looking insanely amazing. I'm actually really proud of the progress we made. So yeah, I'm super happy with what we did tonight. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head to bed here because it's getting super late, as I mentioned before, and I'll bring you guys back tomorrow when we're actually doing something. All right, guys, so it is now the next day, and I actually woke up a couple hours ago. I just got onto the server, and as you guys can see, I've made a tiny bit of progress. If we go over here, you guys can see I watered the first regen. We still have 3 more regens to water right there, the wrap regens, and then we have the straight regens right here to water. But all this should be easy here. The main part that's going to take a while is these the wrap regens that go all the way around the base, because I have to obviously put them around. It shouldn't take me too long. I could probably knock all this out in like 30 minutes or so. But yeah, I do really want to finish up these regens as soon as possible, because what somebody can do is they can come over to my base and they can just shoot into these regen walls and completely mess them up, and it would take me hours and hours and hours to fix them if I don't have them watered. So yeah, boys, I'm really going to try to water all my regens, and hopefully nobody is going to raid me. I'm really hoping nobody is. I'll probably end up placing my value later today as well. I have a ton of blaze spawners, ton of creepers, iron golems, witches, all kinds of different spawners that I rated and got in my other previous 2 videos. But yeah, I'm going to try to place those down today. But yeah, boys, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to kind of just water the rest of these regen walls, and I'm going to do the straight walls as well. I'm going to water pretty much the rest of the base. The entire base is going to be finished after that. Obviously, it's all trenched out and everything. Everything's already genned in. I just need to put water around the base to protect it. So yeah, I will just bring you guys back when I have that finished. All right, guys, so it is now a little bit later, and I've actually finished watering the entire base. If I go over here, you can see all the regens are now watered, and all of these walls are over here watered and everything. I did these little like straight wall regens. I watered those as well, and then I broke all the trays over here for just these straight walls and the ones that are extended out to the border. Everything is pretty much finished. I can show you guys over here. It's the same thing on the other side of the base. Right over here, we have just the same exact thing, pretty much same defenses, just on the other side of the base. Now, honestly, is what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to place down my value. So if I do /F show, you guys can see that my shield actually doesn't even go down or go up until 6 more hours. So that means I'm gonna actually have to defend my base when I place down on my value for 6 whole hours. So I don't know if that's smart or not, but I kind of want to get more TNT, so I'm thinking about placing my creepers. I currently only have 156,000 TNT, and I also want to upgrade my faction TNT bank, but I'm only going to do that if I actually end up placing my creepers, because otherwise it's not even going to be worth it because I won't be getting TNT. So I'm kind of debating actually, like, you know, placing down all my spawners. I don't know if it'll be smart or not because somebody will probably raid us, but I really want to do it for some reason. If we were to actually place down all of our value, we would be F-top number 3. So yeah, we'd be the 3rd richest faction as a solo on the server. That's pretty good, guys. I think I'm going to wait on placing down my value, I don't know, until later tonight. It's only like 6:46 p.m. for me right now, and yeah, I feel like it's not smart. I'll wait till like 10 p.m. or something when my shield is almost off and I'm about to go to bed, so then there's less time for people to actually raid me and find my base. So instead is what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my F home. I'm going to store all this stuff in my chest, and I'm going to go to spawn, and I'm going to open some crate keys that I have to show you guys. Not going to need any more of this stuff because I actually finished the base, so I don't even need that the infusion 2 pickaxe to trench out my base anymore. I'm still going to keep it on me because it might be helpful sometimes, but I don't really need it anymore, which is actually exciting. So boys, I'm going to head over to warp crates right over here, and as you guys can see, I actually have 10 ultra keys. Now is what I did is I won the FFA. I got 1st place earlier. I got the champion tag. I got a bunch of spawners. I think I got like 5 creepers and 5 iron golems. So yeah, this is all the spawners we have now. There's a little bit more. I also got some chunk busters and other rewards like that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and open these 10 ultra keys. So I'm just gonna spam open these real quick. I want to see what we get. So the first thing we want is 2 switcher balls. I will gladly take that. Next thing is a lightning wand. Not that great. We got 2 tier 3 MCMO pouches. I will actually open those later. That's actually not quite what I want. Now, let me look at what we can get. We can get damage set stuff, a monthly dungeon. That would be insane. This would probably be one of the best things we can get. We can get riot shields. We can get chunk busters, void chests. You can get spawner boosters. Ooh, spawner boosters would be very helpful. A sharp 7 would be amazing. What else do they have? They have Xmas tags. A lot of good stuff in here, and none of this stuff is stuff that I really want. I'll take the switcher balls, but it's not anything I really want. So let's just go ahead and open these. Hopefully we can get something good. We got 4 chunk busters. Not what I'm looking for. We got a damage helmet. I will gladly take that actually, because if I do my PV, I think I actually have a chest plate. Yeah, I have a chest plate. So if you can get leggings and boots, that would mean we have a full damage set, which I don't think I've had a single one of those this entire map. So yeah, that'd actually be pretty cool to get a damage set. Maybe out of these next 5 ultra keys, we can actually go ahead and get ourselves a leggings and boots on the damage set. Hopefully we can. We got more MCMO pouches. I'll take it, I guess. Not what we're looking for though. Next crate, we're gonna go and get another chest plate. Maybe I can like trade that with someone for like, I don't know, leggings or boots or something. Okay, let's just move on to the next key though. We got, what did we get out of that one? We got 2 void chests. Okay, that's not too bad, but once again, not exactly what I was looking for. So let's just go ahead and open the last 2 crate keys. I'm gonna open this one, and we got another chest plate. Dude, there's no way. That's not what I want. Maybe we can trade these 2 for like leggings and boots or something. Maybe somebody really needs chest plates. I don't know. And let's just go ahead and roll this final one. I'm gonna let this one actually roll up because it's the last one. You might as well just give it a little bit of a surprise. Hopefully we can get, I'll take leggings or anything like that, or boots on a damage set. That'd be pretty good. And what are we gonna get? We got an infusion book. That is probably the worst thing we could get, boys. Oh, that was actually a really bad opening. Oh, that is terrible, dude. I'm just gonna go back to the F home, and I'm gonna store all that in a random chest because this is not really valuable items. I don't really want to keep any of these items. I'm just gonna store them in a random chest, except for the damage set pieces. I'll store those in like my E chest because those are kind of more important. But yeah, boys, that was a pretty bad opening. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna do some stuff IRL, and I'm gonna work on some other videos, that kind of stuff. I will bring you guys back when we're actually doing something interesting.